especially in the third quarter, that led to that collapse?
Listen, it wasn't just the third quarter. We didn't guard the entire night. We guarded for the first 5 minutes, 6 minutes of the fourth quarter, and that was about it for the entire evening. Like, we just didn't put anything into it. Our defense has gradually been slipping the last 3 games. We're either going to dig in and be a good defensive team and have a chance to be a good team, or we're going to play the kind of defense we've played the last 3 games, and we'll be mediocre or worse.
If you had that last play to run again, Coach, would you draw it up the same way, or would you do something different?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, we got a wide open shot, so I don't think the last play had much to do with anything. I mean, the bottom line is we didn't play any defense. You give up 27 fast break points to a team that came in averaging 7.5 fast break points. We don't need to talk about anything else. That becomes the problem. You know, it's all about the last play and the missed shots and the offense, and that bullshit's been going on too long with this group. Dig in and play the game defensively. Scored 110 points. If you can't win scoring 110 points, there's something wrong.
Thank you, Coach.
Yeah, Coach, you led into my question that the thing OKC doesn't like to run, and the transition defense just wasn't there tonight.
Yes, transition defense is just a matter of effort and focus. You either want to get back, and you'll either get back on the release of the shot or you don't. So if you're not willing to do that, then you're going to be in trouble and you're going to give up a lot of fast break points. Look, it's been happening over the last few games. The book is out on us. Run us. We will not run back. We're not making the effort. We came out of training camp making a great effort defensively. Part of that had to do with we were drilling every day, and so we were into the effort part of it. And part of it had to do we were struggling so badly offensively that we had to survive. Now in the last 4 games, our offense has picked up and our defense has slid. We're not putting the effort in that's needed to be the defensive team we need to be. We're not running back. We're not into people. We're playing everybody with a cushion. We're not closing out hard. We're not doing anything that it takes to be a good basketball team in this league.
Coach, can you comment on the effort from Steven Adams, his first career triple-double? It's just a shame that it was wasted tonight.
Yeah, I mean, it's never wasted. I mean, the guy's been, if you look at our on-court, off-court numbers and our plus-minus, I mean, he's been carrying us all year. It's basically if Steven's on the court, we're a really good team. If Steven's off the court, we're not. I mean, because the guy plays every possession. And that's what we need to get everybody doing.
Hey, Coach, this is Will from The Athletic. Another night where the bench gets outscored by a pretty good margin. What do you guys do just to get some more production when your starters go to the bench?
Got no idea, Will. You tell me. They got to play better.
Hey, Coach, this is Schmidt Duo from Bourbon Street Shots. OKC got up 46 three-point attempts. You guys got up 22. Do you feel like at some point that becomes a math game, a math problem? Not speaking specifically this game, but as a general trend.
Well, Schmidt, here's the deal, okay? So Oklahoma City puts 5 guys on the floor, 5, that are three-point shooters, okay? Their 5s are three-point shooters. Baisley shoots 3s. Dort's their best three-point shooter. Shea, George Hill, 5 three-point shooters. We play 2 guys that play inside 15 feet. We're not going to get up the number of threes that other people get up. I mean, it's just a fact of life. So we've got to defend, okay? We've got to rebound, which we've been doing pretty consistently, and we've got to attack the paint, and we got to make the threes we get. I mean, if we go 7 for 22, which isn't exactly good, if we go 7 for 22, we win the game. We went 4 for 22. So, but again, I know, and look, I've been there because I've been in your guys' shoes. The media always wants to focus on the offense. Our defense stunk tonight, guys. There's one number, 27 fast break points. That's it. You guys can look for everything else. 27 fast break points. To me, the number should be 10 for a game. No more than 10, 27. They average 7.5 coming in, 7.5.
Hey, Stan, Scott Kushner with NOLA.com. Two quick things. Any word on JJ Redick? Have they kind of given you any update about his status? And then, second of all, you mentioned the defense a lot there. It looked like you played really good defense for most of the fourth quarter, especially the first, 8-10 minutes of the fourth quarter. Did you guys do anything differently? Were guys just getting into passing lanes? How do you kind of explain that gap between the rest of the game and then that stretch there?
Well, you could see, if you go back and watch it on film, you can see that we're not giving the guys with the ball as big a cushion. We're up into people. There's a lot more pressure on the ball. The biggest adjustment you can make defensively is try harder. And that's what we did. And then we gave up the 3 straight threes to Muscala where, it's tough. Centers aren't used to having guys like that, and we just got lost 3 straight times. So that sort of ended our run, but we still fought back, got in the lead, and but we just weren't good enough, guys, defensively. So we get a wide open shot at the end, but the basketball gods said, you know what, no way. Not with the effort you guys put in tonight, you don't deserve to win.
And on JJ?
I have no idea. No, they haven't said any more. They just told me he couldn't go in the second half, so I don't know.
Hey, Coach, this is Fletcher from WDSU New Orleans. If I could ask you in the past, what have you done to get that effort that you're looking for out of other teams? You said you came out of training camp and drilling. Do you go back to drilling? I guess, what do you do to make sure that level gets back to where it was when the season started?
Yeah, that's a great question because, normally that's what you do. You go back in and, you, especially when you're working on transition defense, you go in and you get up and down the floor. You guys know what our schedule is. It's hard with the minutes guys are putting in. So what you hope is your guys care enough to look at the film, see what's going on, especially on transition defense, because there's no technique, there's no X's and O's. And you say, I can see, I'm standing there watching the ball. I'll get back on the release of the shot. I'll get all the way back. We'll talk. You would hope guys would do that on their own. Clearly we're not, and so we got to figure out a way to correct that.
We're all set. Thank you, Coach.
All right.